how can I be honest with you guys when I have such a hard time even being honest with myself? The reality is how I look and how I am. There's so much that a lot of cancer patients like myself have to mask for the safety of ourselves and for others. Hey besties, I'm Carrie. Good to see you. From Terminal Doesn't Mean Goodbye. I want to talk with you about something that's been kind of difficult in my whole transition of where I am in my stage 4 of cancer. My abilities or lack thereof, and this device, a cane. Anybody who has ever gone through, whether it be an immune disorder or, any other chronic diseases, that the place of where you get in your mind when you need to use a cane, it's not as easy as it looks. And that's where I am today. So I've been a lot in my head this week about a silly little device, a cane. It's my truth. I'm looking for something a little bit cuter than this, but this kind of works for now too, if I'm being honest. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about that. My story. I know a lot of people in my situation or similar situations when it comes to being in public or with loved ones. There's a lot of truth that is happening with us, but there's a lot of masking that happens. That the action of which a cancer patient or somebody going through a long-term disability, where we're faking we're better than we really are. I know I get the questions all the time, and then people saying, "Oh wow, you look so great. You don't look like you're sick. You don't look like you need one of these." And in the back of my head, I'm thinking about, okay, well, I'm glad I fooled you. How horrible is that to say? But the truth is like, we really just want to be regular, just like everybody else. Nobody asked for any of these ailments that we have. It's a lot to think about. My pelvis cancer and my bone cancer has progressed to the part of where I can no longer mask as easily as I could before. And why do we mask? Why do we mask at all? We don't want to interfere with other people's boundaries. We don't want to make other people feel bad about our situation. We don't want them to think that we feel bad and that they need to come in and do something for us. We want to be just as normal as everybody else does. But it's hard. It's really, really hard. Because the pain is still there. The instability is still there. It's a whole lifestyle that requires one of these. And that's where I am in my head right now. Yeah, I am needing this right now because to reduce shock when I'm walking, because my pelvis cancer, my bone cancer, my spine cancer, my lung cancer, my cancer bleh, has just gotten to the point of where I need help in my mobility. It helps with stability and the pain in my right hip, especially when I'm walking, that pressure, it just sends a zinger through my entire spine, which sets off all the other areas and so forth, where I'm pretending like I am a lot better than I really am. And my pain is through the roof, but I just want to be normal just like everybody else. And I don't want anybody to say, "Oh, how can I help you?" or "What can I do?" or "Oh my gosh, be careful." It's not a way to live. It's just not. But in my head, I try to be honest about that. And, you know, I appreciate the care, and I understand that people want to just love and help out where they can and be understanding. And gosh, I really, really, really do appreciate that. I really do. But long-term version of me also wishes that she didn't have to deal with this type of stuff too. And also long-term me is becoming more at peace with this version of me too. The version that says, hey, I need to take a break. Hey, I'm doing a regular thing like taking a shower, but pain and breathing and everything is too hard. I need to take a break while I'm taking a break. I know that some people can really understand that and have been through it or have seen loved ones go through it. And when you're a loved one going through it, you want to help the other person who's going through it. You know, that's wonderful, and that's so appreciated. I don't want anybody to think what I'm saying like other people aren't appreciated. That's not it. All of that is what causes me to mask my symptoms, because I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to be a burden to other people. I don't want to be a burden to myself. I don't want to be a burden to my kids or the time that we set to do X, Y, Z. I don't want to be any of those things. So I mask. At the end of the day, I have a very, very good day. At the very end of a very, very good day is when it hurts the most. When we crawl into our beds, that when we pile up in all of our special ways, all the special pillows, all the special blankets, tuck it here, tuck it there, put a heat device there and a heat device there. Do everything you possibly can to create your own version of a nest to get into, a place, a little safety cave, a little pain-free cave that says, hey, you don't need to mask right here. It feels good. But it also makes you think. And then when you're thinking about trying not to think, and you're thinking about trying not to think about what you're already thinking that you need to think more of, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, that hurts. My human hurts. So I mask. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support.